lovies, happy moon day. I'm here for our weekly reading. I hope that you guys are doing well. Oh, sorry, it's very early for me. I'm just waking up. um, so let's get into this reading. I have some decks already picked out for us. Just a quick announcement that on Wednesday, Mercury Day, we will be having a new moon Reiki, collective Reiki. I'll be posting that over on my socials. The tickets can be purchased on the Spaces by Wix app on the Peace Path page, and the link is in my link tree. If you can't find it, just DM me and I'll send it to you. So our Moon Day card is space. You may need to have some space to yourself, okay? It's a wonderful day for introspection and to just kind of reflect, all right? This week could feel a little challenging at the beginning, okay? Tuesday or Mars Day, we have consciousness, so focus on your mind, focusing on elevating your mind, okay? On Mercury Day or Wednesday, we have disruption, so there could be some type of disruption to your plan or some type of just not anticipated, move, okay? Unexpected, something unexpected. Our Jupiter Day is abundance, which is beautiful, especially after the new moon. And we have love by Venus Day, okay? So the beginning of the week could just be a little challenging. You need to really focus on your mind and clearing out unhealthy relationships and stuff like that so you can be prepared and in a good space after the new moon. All right, our Saturn Day card is isolation. Our Sunday card is protection. Our bottom of the deck card is growth. So there's going to be a lot of growth this week that you may not actually realize until after the week is over, okay? Until after the moon, maybe Venus Day, by Venus Day. All right, there could be people trying to manipulate, gaslight this week. So just know you really need to know who's best around you and who's not, okay? Let's expand with the tarot. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know for this week for our highest good? First two cards out here. Page of Cups, Two of Swords. We talked about people doing deceptive things or not wanting you to see. Make sure that you know what choices you need to make. Okay, there could be a younger water sign here. Does not have to be. Could be just your emotions, acknowledging that you have to make a choice about what you want to go after. All right. Queen of Swords has boundaries, is strict, okay, is strategic. You need to know who belongs and who doesn't. We have the Nine of Swords, okay? So it could be a little upsetting when you realize who's for real there for you and who's not, okay? And the Fool is taking that leap of faith, going after what you need to, but then we have the Five of Swords. You going after something could trigger people to want to fight with you, but you're doing this for your stability with the Four of Pentacles. So you have to fight for your stability. You have to fight for this next level of what you want. We have the Ace of Cups out here. Yeah, Spirit's going to bring you the truth and a full cup. All right? 3, 4, 5 on the clock. But there could be some type of loss, okay? We were talking about knowing what you need to let go of. All right? The Queen of Pentacles. She can focus on her stability because she knows who's for real around her. We have Justice. We have Ten of Swords. Yeah, something is over. We have King of Pentacles. We have King, Queen of Pentacles out here. Could be Earth sign. Could be a match. We also have Libra energy out here. Okay. Yeah, so something unexpected. That may be that Fool card, okay? Or just evaluating the situation and knowing what you need to end, okay? Justice is out here to be served. And we did have the Ace of Swords. All right, guys, so we have Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so you could be moving towards this King, Queen energy of Pentacles, okay? working towards your finances, creating stability. We have the Four of Pentacles out here already. We have the Emperor. So, yeah, knowing what your empire includes, okay? Aries energy here. We have the Eight of Cups. We talked about illusions, okay? We talked about people trying to deceive you. If something looks too good to be true, it probably is, okay? And if you're unsure, you can always ask Spirit if this person is not for my highest good, or if this person wishes me harm or ill, let it be revealed, okay? And then sit tight, because within a couple days, you're going to see the truth. It might hurt, but it's the truth, so you know how to move on, okay? 5, 4, 3. So you might have to go back a little bit so that you can go forward, all right? We have the Seven of Cups. Again, we were talking about illusions. We have the Knight of Swords. So somebody, this could be an air sign. And then we have Temperance with Sagittarius energy. So this energy could come in quick, but you have to know how to make things work for you going forward. Holy Spirit, is there anything else from the tarot that we need to know from this deck? Four of Cups. Magician. All right. You may be in, like just kind of overwhelmed and not really seeing the blessings around you. This Four of Cups has been coming out a lot, guys. So I feel like a lot of people are just either emotionally being avoidant, okay? You're either avoiding your emotions, or you're not seeing the blessings in front of you and you're not leading with gratitude. Your magic here, also new moon energy, your magic needs to be with the right intention, okay? If you've been worried about money, then there's something that you need to do to help your finances, okay? Or maybe you're just stuck in a lack mindset and your work needs to be realize that there's nothing lacking in it, okay? 7-11 on the clock as I say that. There's nothing lacking. You may need to devote yourself to a higher cause. And then we have the Strength. So this is Taurus energy. We have, we also have Strength and the Wheel of Fortune. So Leo and Jupiter energy. So be strong as you go through this cycle. It might be a little bit triggering, but you need to be realistic about what it is that belongs around you and what doesn't. Holy Spirit, let's expand on this with the Zodiac 180 deck. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know for this week? Kerosene, aggressive, accelerative, ignite, determined, fuel, encourage, sustain, powerful, stimulate, volatile situation. Provoke, watch out, unpredictable, combustible, propel, and hot. All right, we're looking at a very intense week here in the Northeast with this heat. And I feel like spiritually, it's also the same, okay? That Aries energy could be a little bit aggressive, hot, impulsive as well. You need to think about what you're doing before you're doing it. All right, we have headache here, poor health, disease, illness, unpleasant, crisis, emergency, body signal, needing self-care, root cause, annoying, disagreeable, something's off, pain, or underlying condition. So I feel like specifically before the new moon, we could be feeling this because we're recognizing what is not for us, okay? Getting to the root cause. We have the Two of Aquarius here, labyrinth, lost, delayed, complex, contemplate. It's complicated, going inward, spiritual quest. We did have the Fool out here. Deliberation, long way home, problem to solve, catch-22, a situation to sort out. And that situation is either how other people are trying to manipulate, and you need to handle it by either cutting them off or removing yourself from the situation, okay? We have convertible here, 7 of Gemini. It says many options, free will, adjacent possibilities, choices, flexible, adaptable, potential, change, freedom, enjoyment, two-face, going with the winds, and alternatives to perspective. So there could be somebody that's very two-faced, and you're going to figure that out this week, okay? It's going to sting. It's going to hurt a little bit. This could be somebody that you are romantic with, does not have to be. This could also just be the way that you deal with yourself, or how you deal with these situations, or how you allow things to affect you. Okay, with the bedroom card, 6 in Scorpio, we have sexual fulfillment, intimacy, sensual pleasure, love affair, sleep, contentment, leisure time, sleep on it, alone time. We did have isolation for our Saturday card. We have retiring, dream time, astral travel, and call it a day. So our next card out is the rubber band. It's the 10 of Aries. Overextended, tension, pressure, doing too much, holding it together, strain, endurance, breaking point, backlash, resistance, react, ready to release, push back. We did get the 9 of Swords and the 10 of Swords in this reading, guys. So you could definitely be feeling kind of burnt out or just overwhelmed, and you need to pay attention to that because that is also going to help you figure out what you need to be doing, all right? We have rock bottom, so again, a 10 in Gemini, low point, total exhaustion. Yeah, something needs to change. Collapse, surrender, defeat, extreme difficulty, undone, darkness, isolation, crisis, and nowhere to go but up. Although rock bottom is not a place anybody wants to be. Everything can work out from there. Okay? There's only up. 11:11 on the clock. There's only up. And then we have the pearl here. So notice the rock bottom is at the ocean, and then we have the pearl, and that's the 10 to the 1. All right? This is 10 of Gemini, and then this is 1 of Cancer. We are in Cancer season now. All right? We have emotional force, opening up, experimental wisdom, honesty, intuition, perceptive, loyalty to the moon, subconscious mind. We had the consciousness on Tuesday. All right? Hidden things, diving deep, layers, developing character. Yeah. I feel like that's definitely what we're doing. We have an inventor, innovation, imagination. This is also giving magician energy. This is 3 of Leo. Gadgets, technology, groundbreaking developments. Okay to fail, do it again and again. Inspired ideas, setting trends, mastermind, and modern era. Yeah, you're going to have to just keep going. We have the 4 of Leo here. Fireworks, excitement, enthusiasm, joy, celebration, festival. Special occasion, victory, surprises, thrill, wonder, wild, passionate feelings, and heightened emotions. So an opportunity to reflect and enjoy. We did have the Wheel of Fortune out here. We had the fireworks. We did have temperance and the Hierophant. Okay, so something that you're dealing with this week is this roadblock. Blocked, change, barriers, challenges, time to regroup, stuck, paralyzed, obstacles, stalling, temporary setback, take a detour, not right now, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. I literally said that earlier. You might have to move forward and then move back a little bit to refine the situation. We have 5 of Aquarius here, open dishonor, humiliation, finding fault, punishment, abusive, shutdown, caught, public ridicule and mockery, nowhere to run, censure, serving time, and vulnerable. So we had the 7 of Cups and the 8 of Cups here. So there's a lot of illusion, but you have to see through it. Yeah, we have the stamina here with the 9 of Sagittarius, stamina, endurance, talent, repetition, effort. We had before, keep going, right? Over and over again. All right, keep doing it. I think that was the inventor card, but with the ballet shoes, saying effort required, on your toes, honing a skill, laser focus, poison grace, tread lightly, balancing act, pursuit of arts, and expertise. So I feel like you're working towards the expertise of something. That's the 9 of Sagittarius, and then we have the 9 of Virgo. Fishing pole, self-reliance, extend oneself, autonomy, mentoring others, poetry in motion, exploration, providing and connecting with nature, accomplishment, reflection, self-improvement, and capable. And I feel like if you get really real with yourself tomorrow on, today, Moon Day, and tomorrow, Mars Day, and focus on what's going to help elevate your consciousness and what's going to help move you towards where you want to go. All right? It might feel defeating. There might be people along the way that are trying to deceive you and distract you and get you off your path. It's for you in spirit to discern who's there for that and then remove it. Okay? Sometimes we realize that friendships are not friendships, they're trauma bonds. Okay? And at a certain point, you're not going to resonate with that person anymore because you're not vibrating in the same victim or mentality or from that trauma. And you say, or it's not reciprocal. It's just a draining interaction. You got to be real with that. All right? So our Keep Calm and Trust God deck cards for this week Or be strong and take heart, all who hope in the Lord. Psalm 31:24. Saint Augustine of Hippo, trust the past to God's mercy, the present to God's love, and the future to God's providence. Okay, so trust and surrender as well. I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. We did have the Wheel of Fortune, we had the Fool, we had the Magician out here. Okay. And our last quote for this reading, it says, we can be tired, weary, and emotionally distraught, but after spending time alone with God, we find that he injects into our bodies energy, power, and strength. We had the Strength card out here. Okay, we did have that. And we did have the Disruption roadblock. So I think these all kind of say the same thing. All right, we need to acknowledge where the blockages are. Okay, and if you don't know where they are, ask Spirit to reveal them to you. Okay, communicate with Spirit. It's a relationship that you can build with the divine or God or universe or the Holy Spirit, whatever you want to call it, but it's the same energy. All right, so connect with it. Take some time to connect with it, get clear, and then move on. The intel that God gives you, you need to make moves based on that. Okay, your intuition is also guiding you, so be careful, be real, be honest, be strategic, be aware. Okay, and don't forget to take the leap of faith towards what you want. Okay, because it's here for you. By Wednesday, you should have your new moon intentions really set. And if you need Monday and Tuesday to brainstorm on what those are, it's a great time to do so. Okay. Just again, a reminder, I'll be doing the Collective Reiki. You can purchase your ticket over on the Spaces by Wix app. I will be posting that later today after I get off of work. So by 6 p.m., okay, by 6 p.m. today, it'll be posted and tickets will be for sale. It's a great way to receive a Reiki session. I'm a Reiki master, so Reiki is Japanese energy healing, and I serve as like the channel. Okay, so the energy will flow from the divine through me to you, to wherever you need, healing or to remove blockages. This one will focus especially on our heart chakra, and with the mothering, nurturing energy of Cancer season. So if you're interested, again, it's a great way to receive Reiki at a very discounted price. All the information will be posted 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Spaces by Wix app. You can go to my website and it'll ask you to join the app. You join the app, you ask to be a member, I approve you, and then you can see all the events that I do in the South Jersey community. And you can also book services on there and message me directly. So again, thank you for watching. If you got to this point, I love you. I really appreciate your support. If you'd like to leave a comment, a heart, a like, a donation, a share, all of it is appreciated. If you're watching this over on YouTube, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe so you can see that when I post readings. But I love you guys. Have a safe week. Okay? And I will see you all for the New Moon Reiki on Wednesday. But I love y'all. Have a good one. Peace.